What is up, my magic miscreants? And Dragon here with a fun deck for you today, and today we're looking at a riff on Simic Tempo. Now, Simic Tempo is green and blue, and it basically involves getting cards like instants and sorceries into the graveyard as soon as we possibly can, and casting big spells like Dimir Crab, which has flash. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each instant sorcery spell in your graveyard and enters tapped if not your turn, and when it enters, tap up to 2 target creatures and or the Tolarian Terror. Costs 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard with Ward 2. But you might be saying, well, wait a minute, this is not Simic. This is Dimir. Well, it's the same concept. Dimir is, of course, with black and blue. And the thing about Dimir that Simic does not offer is the fact that, well, Dimir has removal spells. Okay, especially with the black, especially with Anoint with Affliction. We exile target creature if it has mana value 3 or less. With Corrupted, of course, we're not doing poison counters, so we can read the card there. Drown and Ichor. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn, and we proliferate and go for the throat, destroy target non-artifact creature. We're also running stuff like, of course, your Duress, which, you know, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card. 3 steps ahead. With the spree, 1 and a blue, counter target spell for an additional 3. Create a token that's a copy of a target artifact or creature you control, or for another 2, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Get where we're going with this. Opt, of course, scry 1, draw a card. Storm Chaser's Talent, which is a cool one from Bloomburrow. When it enters, create a 1/1 blue and red otter creature token with prowess for 3 and a blue. Upgrade it to level 2. When it becomes level 2, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand, so we can bring back some of these. And 5 and a blue. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 blue and red otter creature token with prowess. Okay, so you kind of get where we're going with this. Okay, we also have Moment of Truth for 2 there. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 into those cards into your hand. Put another into your graveyard. Other on the bottom of your library, so on and so forth. But here's the cool part that we do. We're running this card, Brineborn Cutthroat, or Brineborn Cutthroat. It's back in Standard. When you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. We are running some flashy stuff here. Also, too, with Haughty Djinn. Its power is equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard, and instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less to cast. Guess you might be saying, well, why aren't we kind of going with, like, well, Breach of the Multiverse or any of those other big spells? Well, because I kind of think that those spells are a bit overrated, and I think that we can just destroy our opponents with just what we've got. Also, too, we're running 2 Leylines of the Voids. If it's in your opening hand, of course, begin with it on the battlefield. If a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. With all of the Reanimator shenanigans that we have played, I'm like, Leyline of the Void is kind of, I think, necessary in this build. So, because we're playing best of 3 as well, some Cut Down, Dreams of Steel and Oil, some more Duress, some more, 3 steps ahead, some more Feed the Swarms, Wail of the Forgotten. Glistening Deluge, by the way, is a very interesting, very, very interesting card to have. Lots of white weenie, lots of green decks that we're up against, especially Elves. Elves have been getting some incredible attention lately. All creatures get -1/-1 till end of turn. Creatures that are green and or white get an additional -2/-2 till end of turn. So this is our Dimir Terror build. It's like a Dimir Tempo type build. Hope you like it. If you like what you see, please like, please subscribe. If you're new to my channel, you do a best of 1 and a best of 3, so you can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the Dimir Terror games, kids. We're against Kamizamas for our best of 1 matchup. We go first. Yeah, let's keep it because we do have some removal, some Haughty Djinn action, and we have a Leyline of the Void. Oh, that's a cool... Oh, that's fun. How cool is that? Yeah. Oh, no, we're going to put it down. Against elves? Yep, we're against elves. Drowning Ichor is a good one. Now we have to stay on top of this one because this is one that if we... like, basically we're going to have to, you know, use our removal as much as possible here. Okay, fun. Bushwhack is a card. I didn't find a Lanoir Elf, so I guess that's okay. You can play that at instant speed, so that's good. Hey, that's a card. Haughty Djinn, not the worst idea. Now everything is less. They've got a legend coming down, untapped legend. So I'm guessing we've got some sort of legendary creature coming down. Yep, there it is. Well, it's not really a legendary, but you can kill it. We are going to hold this up because we do want to counter something. Oh, Phyrexian. Oh, hey, how about duh? Okay, Monstrous Emergence. Does damage equal to the number... Oh, you have an Atraxa in your hand. How fun are you? Guess what? That does not get to drop. At least at the moment it does not. Do you have another one of those? No, you don't. But you can kill it. You know? Yeah, I can actually. Do we need more? No, we don't need more land. Kill you. Oh. Go. We may have a problem though. Because that Atraxa is gonna come down. Let's take that, put that into the graveyard, put that into the library. So all they need is one more land. Now they don't even need one more land, and they have an Atraxa. So let's go for an opt. No, don't need that. Yeah, that's not going to do me much good. Vaultborn Tyrant, eh? Why don't you just do your Atraxa? Well, anyways. Boom. Alright. Yep, there it is. Okay, fun. So watch what we do now. We do this. Tap them down. Boom. And that's how this deck works. They're like, what? Draw some cards. Okay, they gain life. Oh no, they gained life. That's right. Lanoir Elves. Yeah. Oh, actually, we win. So actually, let's do that one. We win. What else do you have? Ah, they have to discard too. Oh, and I'm gonna burn them again. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm just gonna burn them. Yeah, you mill 4 cards. That's my final salvo. There we go. All right, let's go to the best of 3. And we're against Osigbokwe for our best of 3 matchup. This one's a tough one because we can keep it because we have the moment of truth. Let's see what Osigbokwe is playing though. Okay, we could be... we might be alright. We might be alright. let's hold up the moment of truth. See if they counter it. Yeah, we'll take that, because we do need the... Yeah, we'll take that, and we'll put that there. Cool. And we're gonna hold up the 3 steps ahead. Because now they know that we're doing the... See what they got. If anything. Yeah, okay. Gonna be that guy. That's okay. I still have Anoint with Affliction and Drowning. Ika! Yeah, Restless Reef, okay. We're gonna hold on to stuff. Now we're in a staring contest. How fun are you? Let's do this. Let's actually see if we can get some card draw. See if they counter it. If they counter it, we're in pretty... Oh, no, okay. Yeah, we discard a card. And let's go with Icar. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Cool. Now I put that down, and now what are you gonna do? This is the joy of having cats, by the way. Which is, you hear a noise, you turn around, and your gaming chair is rocking back and forth like it's the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. Me wonders. What do you got? Nerfin? Okay. Well, that's fun. We're gonna hold up those 2 right there. Deduce. Sure. Sure. You got it, boss. You can draw yourself a card there. Sure. My guess is they might be looking at a board wipe here. Sunfall. Yeah, okay, we got a Surveil. So we're gonna need to figure out kind of how to get all this damage across. Day of Judgment. Yep, I had a feeling. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do is this. We are actually going to do Storm Chaser's Talent. And we can just beat him down with the Restless Reefs. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. I wanna see what you got. Another Day of Judgment, more lands, boom. There we go. Okay, cool. You gonna demo my Restless Reef there, kid? That's fun. Part of me doesn't want to do that. So let's do this. Give that well, they can just activate the... You can just activate that. Well, no, they can't. Draw 2 cards and then... Okay, that's fine. Okay. What'd you find? Soul Partition. So this is almost like a... Looks like it's a control build. And if you've got some copies that are going to do that, I think I'm going to keep with what I've got. They're still holding up the demo field, so I'm just going to try to get a ley line across again. Okay. That's fine. Really? Now it's gonna get exiled anyway, so that's alright. Let's just do that. Man, do you have no more lies? That's all good. Okay, cool. Try and get this down. Because if they counter this, then they can't activate their demolition field against my Restless Reef. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Now again, we don't want to activate the Reef because they will activate that in... So we're going to try and get this one down. And yes, I'm getting greedy because I know that they're playing a lot of... they're playing a bunch of control. So yeah. Okay, there's that. Yeah. Alright. So they really had a lot of counter spells, huh? Let's try and get this down. Alright, so I think when we sideboard out, Anoint with Affliction, they don't look like they're running a lot of... Well, what's your win con here with this build? Yeah, you can get that lost, that's fine. Okay. Cool. Groovy. Because what they want to do is they want me to blow up. They want to blow up the Restless Reef with the demo field. Oh, Brineborn Cutthroat's interesting. I'm gonna do this. And bring back Duress, because they really don't want to see they don't want me to see what they've got in their hand. So I'm going to bring the Duress into play. We're going to see what you got. Okay, Elspeth Smite and Jace. Bye-bye. Okay, boom. Works for me. And then what we do is we flash in the Brineborn Cutthroat, and now they do indeed do that. Yep, we'll take action, and we'll put an island down. And we'll go from there. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take a risk. Of course you have the counterspell. Of course you have the counterspell. Or are you going to get rid of the Restless Reef? Yep. Get rid of the Restless Reef. Okay. Boom. So we can't quite get that above. Can we get that above 3? Yeah, so we don't want to do that quite yet. But what we do want to do, we're not gonna attack in because they've got the Elspeth Smite. So what we do want to do here is let's get this down. Let's see what they do. Okay, cool. Wow. Okay, fun. You can't activate that. What? How? How do you activate that? It's fine. Okay, it hasn't assigned damage yet, so you're not going to get anything from this. Yep, bye. I probably should have kept the affliction, but that's okay. Because I didn't realize you could turn that again on the lands. So, it's 2 and a 3, so yeah. Yep, I can do that now. Boom. We swing, and they're gonna be dead. Because they activate that. I have this. Boom. You're dead. And that's how you beat this AZORIUS Control. So now what we gotta do is, I think, we take out... Hold on, let's go here. Because it doesn't look like they're running a ton of creatures. So we're gonna... Oh, no, we have to keep the Anoint with Affliction because... Let's take out the Drown with Ika. Let's take out a Go for the Throat. Let's put this in. Let's put in these. Let's take out... Actually, hold on. What's Whale of this? Yeah, let's keep that and put that in. You know what? Let's take out... I want to put in more of the Duresses. Although that... Artifact creature card. No, that doesn't make sense. Put that in. And let's put in... Actually, let's put in one of these. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's go for it. So I started recording this video Thursday night. Yeah, this is a bit slow, but I think it'll get us there. And we're on the draw, so... Look at that. Let's see what you got. Boom. Oh, you do have those. Okay, boom. You do have the Tidebinder. Okay, cool. So they just didn't draw into any of their stuff. to begin with. That makes more sense. And guess what? I'm gonna duress here, but again. More duress. Bye. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that into the graveyard, and that goes back to the library. Since now we power up the Talarian Terror. You can flash that in. That is absolutely totally your prerogative. Brineborn Cutthroat, or Brineborn Cutthroat. Let's do that. So you do have the Horned Locked Whale. Horned Locked Whale. Let's try it. Nope, we're not going to attack. Okay, but we are going to do this. Yeah. No, I don't. I wanted to create a token there. I really wanted to, but I was like, nope, 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 nope. I just don't think that that was going to be an option. Not yet. That's interesting. What you got? Fun! Get lost. How many duress? 3 duresses. We have 1 more duress in the deck. Okay, let's go for broke here. Because Hawkhorned Whale. Guess what? No, I don't want to do that. Or do I? Counter target spell. Yep. And then I can counter whatever it is they counter. And they keep it. Do they use the cut? Do they use the smite on the Cutthroat? You better believe it. I'm gonna let that slide. Getting 5 damage across is still an impressive thing. So, we're gonna do that. We're gonna hold priority, or whatever it is they call it these days. There we are. That right there, their 4 more page counters, they exile it. Okay. So, that. Fun. They put that down for 1, because who doesn't like a 5/5 for 1? If they counter it, I don't care. I'm gonna keep it as is. I will not use the 3 steps ahead. Spellshire. Or will I? Okay. No, because I don't know what they've got. So I'll resolve that. And I think we're just gonna swing in. Can put the Tidebinder down. I'm fine with that. And again, we don't want to get too greedy, because if we do the 3 steps ahead and counters and then they board wipe, well, that's going to be the problem. They're going to gain 4 life. And then I think we may go into Moment of Truth. Yep, there's that. Okay, so now counter that. We're gonna try at least. That into my hand, that into my graveyard, that into my library. That's what, 7/4 now? Cool. Yeah, and it just makes it irrelevant. So, and now we get to go in with the Restless Reef. They scry, they gain life. Yes, they'll lose that life, and that's okay. Let's make that bigger. And we win. All right, let's go to the post-game analysis as we rank up into Silver 3. Okay, so do we have a really solid control type build here? Yeah, we do. I think we've got a really solid build here. I think that there's a lot to be said about this archetype. I think that Dimir Tempo could be... Yeah, I just said it twice. It's been a day. I do think that this archetype does have a little bit of a potential here. I really do think so. I think Simic Tempo is a thing. Let's make Dimir Tempo a thing. And you know what? Along that line, let's make AZORIUS Tempo. And is that Tempo a thing too? So let's see where we get. But I like this deck. It's really fun. The win rate's actually pretty high with this from what I've seen as well. I've played, anecdotally, I've played about 10 games. I've lost maybe 3. So pretty good win ratio there. So if you like what you see, please like, please subscribe. As always, Magic Miscreants, may you always be on the play. May all your spells hit the battlefield. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your Friday.